Hello YouTube. So I'm seeing that sentiment is pretty much destroyed right now, and I think we are closer to a bottom than most people realize. So ideally I want to see a couple more days of bleed, possibly. I like to see my green box has been tapped, which you can see, but I would like price to come down a bit more, a few more days of down preferably, and then we can look for a reversal. And after this we should have roughly 120 days before the next big pivot, in my opinion, and we'll see if this turns out to be a big rally, a higher low, and then we get the lower high and a trend shift, or if this just turns into a lower high rollover and we enter bear market. But I think there's a lot of bullish potential. We also have the weekly cycle low, which I think, given sentiment right now, I think we are good for either a week 28 or next week 29, or maybe we do a week 30. So maybe two more weeks of downside. As you can see, the weekly cycle lows, they typically are 26 weeks on average, but lately they've been close to 30 weeks. So really, we're really close to bottoming out in this weekly cycle, in my opinion, and from there we should get a bounce. So I don't think this is not the right time to sell anything, basically. Quite the opposite. I think you should look for setups. And Bitcoin dominance is still below 60, which is really good to see. And if we look at ETH BTC, which is another great chart in my opinion, you can see here that, similar to back here where we came above the 20 SMA, we were above the signal line on RSI, we crossed bullish on MACD, and you can see how we look very similar right now. We still haven't reclaimed the 20 SMA yet, and the RSI isn't really. We want to see a reclaim of the 20 SMA. We want to see RSI get above 50, and we do not want to see the stochastic roll over here. If we can keep this momentum, I think the bottom is probably in for ETH, and we're continuing higher. And this obviously signals more risk on, and if ETH is going to push higher, I think the odds of Bitcoin making one more push is also very likely. And I still believe that we are going to have an alt season before this cycle is over. And alt season will obviously not start when everyone is piling into long positions and is expecting it. I believe this cycle will probably, either we have a very sharp snap into the end of the year and then have a bear market, or this cycle is going to, the bull market is going to extend into Q1 of next year. And yeah, I don't think this chart is going to go any higher than this. It looks like, as long as we stay below 60, I think this is good to roll over again. Get above 60 and we're filling this wick 50%, getting back to the 200. But so far so good, and as I said, Ethereum looks good. Bitcoin close to finding a bottom. Just give it a couple of days, a week or two maybe, to find this weekly cycle low. And yeah, I think overall there is a lot of bullish potential signs in the market. Tether dominance at resistance right now. So yeah, some bullish hopium for you today. We could also, I could give you a bearish one as well, just to be a bit evil. I mean, technically I could be a bit uber bullish as well. So this is the others chart. You can see that we actually have 5 waves up here. And so that's our completed wave 1. We have now, thanks to this liquidation event, completed a wave 2. And we could be entering a wave 3. Now I'm not really sure, because we would then target 2 to 3 trillion. And I mean, that's crazy. Another scenario is that we enter bear market here. We come chopping down here. And next cycle we do that wave 3. But this liquidation event, it could have actually been the most bullish thing ever. So yeah, overall I think the market looks pretty good right now for a bounce. Give it a couple of days to come down a bit more. And yeah, we'll see what happens out of there, but I still remain bullish so far. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.